Cool. I'll start again. My name is John Taylor, Business Development Director with the Switchbacks. Excited to be a part of this experience, is what I like to call it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So my name is João Gomiero. You can say João. I'm the co-founder of Project Inspire. One of the crazy guys that had this idea. But I'm really, really excited for this. Couldn't be a better place to have our inaugural match. So I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
I'm Heidi Barnick. I'm one of the athletes.
I'm Yuriv Ben-Naim. I'm one of the athletes and the Colorado Springs Switchbacks Unified Team and Project Inspire Court Manager too.
I'm Tyler Schwartz, also one of the athletes. I am a defender.
I'm Joseph Morrow, and I am also part of the athletes. I'm excited to be here, and yeah.
And I'm Eleni Banyaim, one of the 5 coaches that help with Project Inspire.
Cool, so I'll kick off the questions here. Joel, for you, what does it mean to be able to take the idea from its inception? This has probably been years in the works now, but taking that idea and transforming it into something that you see here today, that's something tangible, something that is years of hard work and dedication to be able to put on something like this.
I think it's awesome, honestly. I think for me and Neil, which is the co-founder, I think it's awesome to something that was born from our idea to be something that we're here today with amazing athletes and an amazing facility. I think it is not so much what we did, but also the clubs that believed in this. I think Switchbacks is a great example of this, and the other 3 clubs in the league. Be able to believe in what we're doing in the vision, I think, is one of the biggest things as well. So it doesn't take 2 guys with an amazing idea. It takes a whole group of people and amazing athletes to take on this journey with us. So it means the world. As soon as I landed today, and then I was having goosebumps all over my body because this is awesome. And I'm really excited to be here and kick things off. And like John said, like an experience, but more than experience for us, for the athletes, for the whole community, because they deserve to be seen as athletes. They deserve to have this recognition, play in an amazing stadium, being broadcasted live from national organizations and international organizations. So it started as a small idea, but I think it's a big project that's being born right now.
And for the athletes as well, Heidi, we'll start with you first. What does it mean to play on or to play at the inaugural fixtures here at Weidner Field, but also to be a part of the Switchbacks FC representing the Inspire Soccer League?
I am just really excited to do this opportunity because people with disabilities and athletes, my teammates, we can do anything that we put our minds to.
I'm excited to get this new movement of inclusion set and excited to play in the first inaugural stadium to show the people with disabilities can do anything, and for us to host the first tournament with 4 new teams.
Tyler?
Well, this is probably, Project Inspire is probably, I think it's an amazing opportunity for us to get out more, exercise more, travel more, and build up our stamina. So that's one of the reasons why this is probably going to be more beneficial to us in the long term.
And then Joe, for you.
I'm just excited to play for the Project Inspire. Yeah, I'm excited that we get to see these new teams come visit and see what it's like to be out here and just see a lot of athletes compete and just have it's just a great environment for like meeting new people and yeah, so that's what I like about Project Inspire.
It's for you as a head coach. How does that feel?
All these kids, adults, they want opportunities. They just need opportunities to be able to show off what they can do. Given the ability to be included, to have an opportunity to just showcase what they can do for them and for you all to learn and be a part of something bigger, it's just amazing. They all can do anything like the theme going here when given an opportunity and a place to be included.
I have a question for Coach Eleni. For those that don't know, can you explain the difference between the Unified Team and the Project Inspire League and how they interplay?
I can. So the Special Olympics has a unified program where athletes with and without disabilities play side by side on the pitch, on the field, whatever sport they're in. We take athletes with and without disabilities together playing. The Project Inspire is an all-athlete team. So we are looking at just our athletes with disabilities and giving them the opportunity to shine exclusively on their own. So it's a nice partnership where we've had the opportunity for our peer partners and coaches to help mentor them, help get them to a stage where they now can shine on their own. With Project Inspire year-round, not just seasonal, like Special Olympics is seasonal. This is a year-round opportunity.
With the athletes in Project Inspire, are there pathways to potentially playing for a national team or anything like that, like to get the call up in the Paralympics?
Yeah, I think the dream for the Paralympics is something that we're still working on, but we are partnering with an organization. We are actually official affiliate members of an organization called Virtus, which is part of the International Federation for Athletes with Intellectual Disabilities. And through that, they promote international competitions that represent their countries. And with Project Inspire, it's going to be the first time ever athletes with intellectual disabilities are going to be able to be called up to represent their national team. So the Project Inspire, the Inspire Soccer League are going to be the pool of players to be selected for the first ever national team for intellectual disabilities.
Reed, what does it mean to you to be able to play this first Project Inspire fixture at Weidner Field?
I think what it means is that it gives athletes with special needs and our athletes in a unified team an extra opportunity to play, even though this team is an all-athlete team, and an extra opportunity for more competition skills and to learn more competition.
I have an overall question for anybody from the Switchbacks, but what made you guys decide you want to be a part of Project Inspire?
So,
You want to pick Heidi?
well, we can all
Heidi,
answer.
you
But
want to answer?
yeah, we can all answer. But again, Project Inspire is a year-round opportunity, and it's a league that's running under the U.S. Soccer Federation. So it's a different set of rules and a different opportunity and a different field size. When we play on our USL matches representing the USL teams, we're playing on large professional 11v11 fields. When we're playing with Project Inspire, we're playing on a smaller field, which gives our kids a lot of opportunities to more touches, more goals, just more places to really present what they can do. And it's year-round. They treat us like a professional team. We're trained like a professional team. We have food guidelines like a professional team. It's just an amazing opportunity.
I only care about the food. I'm always hungry, so.
That's a good one.
Yes, he needs fuel all the time. So.
I can speak on behalf of the Switchbacks. Obviously the first meeting with Neil and Zhao when they presented to us, I was just really committed to your passion of what this vision was. Because at the end of the day, I had to sell to the new president, new club owners, and starting fresh. I knew that there was a passion you had for the vision, and I've always had a passion for the unified program. I felt like this was a perfect next step for what we wanted to do within the community of showing true inclusion in the community, and this is what it's all about.
Obviously, it's the first tournament here, going to be at Weidner Field. Where do you guys see Project Inspire growing in the next 5, 10 years? What's the plan for that?
10 years.
I think, like John just mentioned, I think the vision, it started as a vision, but now it's becoming something real. We don't want to stop short with 4 teams. We want to keep growing. The next year, the ambition is to have already 8 teams and 9 events, and in the year following, duplicate that. So I think just like we all have here the same idea that we get to watch the Switchbacks the year round, and other teams from the USL Championship, League One, being professional, playing in different locations the whole year. We want to create that environment for these athletes as well, so they can travel, they can represent their city and the clubs, not just here at Weidner Field, but also in so many states across the U.S. So the vision is to grow, to keep growing, to have more of the opportunities, not for them to play nationally too, but international, which I think will be really cool for them as well.
What made you guys decide you wanted to do Weidner Field as your first tournament?
Well, in our conversation with John used a very good sales pitch. Was like, we're gonna jump in with you guys if the first event is here at Weidner Field. So, and then I don't think there's no other better place to start something like this. I think this is a beautiful venue. It's a beautiful place, perfect weather.
And we have a home advantage, so.
This crowd has a home advantage, which is really cool. So I think there's no better place. You guys were the champions of the USL League, USL Championship last year, which also gives credibility to us, to you guys, and there's no better place to start. And then just coming in here today and seeing the venue, I just with John outside, I was like, my mouth dropped, and just really excited to get the ball rolling on Saturday.
Athletes, what would you say to someone with an intellectual disability that's maybe a little bit scared to get started in something like this? How would you encourage
I'll start us off. Well, I deal with people like this on the regular. Like, I have an intellectual disability, but it's not as severe. So if I have the confidence to overcome it, I know for a fact they probably will too.
Joe, you want to answer?
I feel like, well, of course, I'm a people person, so I just kind of talk to anyone I want to.
Me too.
So that's how I roll. So, anyways, it's great to talk to other kids/adults who have disability, and kind of just like sometimes we'll talk about soccer or we'll talk about football or basketball, and we get a conversation going. So that's what I like to enjoy, is talking with other people and just enjoying the environment, just the community of people, and like hanging out with the games that they have to play. So what does it feel like to be part of this environment? So yeah.
Heidi, what would you say to someone who is a little scared maybe of being a part of our group?
I would just tell them, or I would encourage them and say you can do anything that you put your mind to, and if they're scared, you just encourage them that they can do anything, and just keep doing that.
I'm just going to use a quote real quick from Cobra Kai. Fear does not exist in this dojo, so just remember that.
Yuri, what would you tell someone who maybe wanted to be a part of the team but was a little nervous?
Tough to say, but I would tell them to try your best and not give up.
I have a question for the athletes.
Yes.
How are you guys prepping for a multi-day tournament, and what are you guys doing as a team to get ready for that?
We practice as a team, we work as a team, we play hard as a team, and we just we bring in together a group and we do a cheer together as a team. So that's helped us get prepared for who we're playing against. It doesn't matter if we win or lose. It's always a good sportsmanship to clap for the other team and how well they did. So it's just amazing that we all get to do this together.
We do have that team chant, so Heidi, do you want to lead us? It starts with be the hardest worker. Can you lead us, and the rest of the athletes will repeat?
You know me.
You want to lead it?
Be the hardest worker.
Be the hardest worker.
Have the most fun.
Have the most fun.
Play for each other.
Play for each other.
Switchbacks on 3.
1, 2, 3, switchbacks.
Perfect, Heidi.
When I say switch, you say back. Switch,
Back.
switch, back, switch, back.
Woo!
Together we win.
Oh,
what? That's
I have a question. What is the biggest barrier to getting more teams in? Is it like a financial thing? Is it a buy-in situation? I'm just curious on what is prohibiting this from growing bigger.
I think that's a great question. I think each club in the USL scenario and in the US comes from a different background in terms of infrastructure. We have so many different professional leagues and institutions that every club is run in a different way, and every club has its own preferences. I think I wouldn't call barriers, I would call other things, but I think the financial challenge is one, but at Project Inspire, we're trying our best to make sure that this is a sustainable project rather than expect everybody to pay money just to pay everything. No, we want to make sure that we are sustainable as well as an organization to decrease those barriers for teams to join. So it's rather than like hoping that teams join, like here's a plan, this is why you should join, this is the return on your investment that you're making, rather than just being a charity-looking project. So I think there's different barriers, like you said, in terms of the financial, but also there are so many good causes that teams want to cover also. So might be of interest that the cause of people with intellectual disabilities and athletes with intellectual disabilities is at interest for this club, but it might be a different interest for other clubs. So I think it's understanding the positive of doing the community work and being out here and then having these amazing athletes come out here and do their chance and giving them an opportunity to play, that you will feel what that means. And I think those barriers are going to decrease immensely when you actually see this happening.
Besides, it's not a pay-to-play environment, so it's not like club soccer when you're growing up or club soccer when you're in high school.
I'll make sure I'll just sign a contract and make sure I'm playing for next year. If I need to play for Project Inspire, I'd be like, I need a contract.
There you go. I like that idea.
We do that every year. when
30
we
Yeah,
million.
John,
start
you
this
should do that.
season.
Yeah.
$30 million. I'll take a
Big signing
10
bonus.
years.
I like that idea.
But it's not something that we charge any of our athletes to be a part of. So that's where the programs like this will rely on the sponsors or donors or their clubs to support. It's always free to the athletes. We've had people who, it's similar to the question that Ashley asked about, I've someone who might be a professional in soccer or have experience with soccer or teaches soccer and has no experience with people with disabilities. And so they're a little bit reluctant. Well, how does this work? And our response is you treat them exactly the same. You don't treat them any different. You're teaching them soccer just like you would anyone else. They may just have some different barriers. They may not hear as well, so you might need to repeat it. They may not understand what you're showing them until you visually show it to them. So it's just different format into how you teach, but we ask people not to be afraid of getting involved, not to be afraid of being a volunteer, not to be afraid of being a coach or a peer partner. You're going to learn how to interact, and it's treating them just like you would anyone else, maybe just modifying things.
Curious how you got the name Project Inspire. It sounds very fitting, but I'm just curious how you came up with that.
So that's a great question too. I think once the idea came, I think the idea of the product came before the idea of the name. But when Neil and I started talking about this, what would it be called? What would it be called? I think both of us made a list of the names I would like to call it, and the only name that was the same in both lists was Inspire. So I think that was inspiring in itself to keep on with that name, and of course adding something that gives a connotation of a project, of something new, was very important for us. So that's where the Project Inspire name came from.
They are ambassadors of inspiration. If they can do this, then anyone can.
Thank you, Lenny.
For the athletes, what has been your favorite memory so far as a team?
Oh, just to be part of this team and playing with them. It's nice. Second year playing with this team, and my first year playing as first athlete to play on for Project Inspire. I think it's amazing that we get to all be a part of it and enjoy it and just have a great time and show our skills and prepare our games and everything. So yeah.
Tyler, what's your favorite memory so far?
I've been, three of us have been on this team since the first year it started. So I'm sure these two can kind of relate to what I'm saying, but my fondest memory of being on the Switchbacks, I just try not to say unified team because that's not part of this, is meeting a lot of new people, making a lot of friends, and they're all really nice people, flaws and all. So that's but you get the point. I agree. Go ahead.
Yuri, what's your favorite memory?
Yeah, my favorite memory of being in the Switchbacks was when I first created the team and when I first met Neil and Joao online and speaking Spanish with them.
Yes, that's true.
And also meeting new people and making new friends. And the goal is to grow this entire league all together.
Maddie?
I like the friendship and everything, and we 4 of us have been on this team for 5 years for the Unified, and then I'm excited for the Project Inspire. Getting more friendships and having fun and making some goals.
There you go.
My favorite memory is just that, you all have 5 years. I'm the only one that's got 2, so.
Oh, Joe, you'll get there.
We have to apparently
No
sign
problem.
the
Yeah,
contract.
That's
Yeah.
Probably,
he's asking millions of dollars.
I just might have to retire, so,
You're young. You're young, so you got it.
Twice as fast as me, Joe.
I'll retire next year, don't worry. I can
No,
go watch
no.
you guys play.
You're twice as fast.
That's on the contract.
You're our best forward. I think we still need you at this point.
I'm the leading
Joe, you're-
scorer, goal, baby.
Joe, you're a
You
good
do not want to mess
striker.
with me. I'm out there on the field.
As a coach,
I'm
my
fast.
favorite memory so far is really watching these athletes grow. So we have athletes who were afraid to speak 5 years ago, and now can lead us in our chants. We have athletes who were afraid of the ball, and now are willing to be in a
Touch the ball.
goalkeeper's
They can
position,
touch
right?
the ball. They can receive it. They can kick it.
Yeah, so the progress that each of them make by being involved in something like this, we have athletes who said they had no friends prior to being involved, and now we call ourselves the Switchbacks family. Not just the athletes, the club, the fans, the supporters, and now we have Project Inspire as part of our family.
It's so fun because I said to my mom, like, I like the Switchbacks, but you guys are my family. The Switchbacks are just friends. That's what I said to my mom. She's like, Joe, they're your family too. Yeah. I'm like, well, it's all right, but I mean, we're just a team, so
There you go.
what else can you call it? All right. We could be the next Switchbacks FC on the Space Jam movie. I don't know.
We're working at it. Working on it.
Yeah. I'll be Bugs Bunny if.
$30 million contract in Space Jam up next.
Yes.
Sounds like it.
If you can make that happen, I will come.
We'll
He
be
has-
one of the top 5 most paid soccer players.
Yes.
That's good, Joe.
And I will also try out for the pro. If you can talk to Coach.
Got a comedian
But
here.
this is actually a perfect example of what we're talking about, because he now has the vision of being able to participate and feel like he's part of a professional team and have those opportunities. He's giving a list to John all the time of what he would like to see for our team, and the dreams that they have to be included, the dreams that they have to be part of sports at this stage on this professional level is happening because of programs like this, because of clubs like this. Switchbacks, Project Inspire are giving them this opportunity to put their dreams into a reality. And yes, he has a very long list of suggestions, so
I got ideas.
Yes.
Great ideas.
Save it for later, though.
yes.
Make sure you just all write it down.
All right, let's see. I'm checking.
John will tell you what to do. He'll give you the whole
Here we go.
list. Right, John?
Heidi, what's the most meaningful, tell us something about meaningful or positive or grateful that you are about being involved.
I'm grateful for being on this team and this new league, and I just thought of something that you could strive for.
Strive. Yeah.
I'm striving for this new soccer league.
There you go.
Yuri, what are you striving for?
For more competition in this new, especially in this new soccer league, and especially I'm hungry for a win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. Tyler, what are you striving
Well,
Or grade?
I don't have high expectations, so which I know is probably just me being a little modest, but but I'm striving to I guess get one more win this season, like you, because we have two, don't we? We played against West.
We have not played any of the Project Inspire
Or-
teams. This is our inaugural weekend,
Oh,
Tyler, so we
okay.
have not
Yes,
played.
Yeah, what
once
does
that
that
thing
mean?
goes global everywhere around the world, we'll be traveling around the world, even
There you
to
go.
Brazil.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have
too,
a
I
Project
love
Inspire Brazil.
Yeah.
We should
yeah.
fly all the way there.
Absolutely.
So,
think we'll have-
tell me something that you're positive or grateful for.
Well, I was actually planning to save this for later, but I wanted to say thank you to Joel for this opportunity.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
So, one of the things I'm looking forward to is, well, just to get to meet other teams involved in this,
Other athletes.
other athletes. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Wow, this is.
Sorry.
Sorry, but this is, just touches my heart because this is very emotional to receive the recognition from the athletes. Because at the end of the day, we do this for them. We're not doing this for anyone else. So thank you, Tyler, for the words. Thank you all for, for being here and for making the list. For John to your necessities. But this is amazing. It just feels so good to be.
No problem.
Just feels good so good to be here. And honestly, it touches my heart in a different way when the athletes are understanding the opportunity they're getting. This is awesome. Thank you guys.
I'm just grateful to be part of this team. But when we're on the field, I'll just be like the other team. If you're in my way, get out of the way. You mess with me, we're gonna have a problem. You do not want to
Joe.
mess with me.
Be nice.
I'm just messing with you. No, I'm just kidding. We won't say that. We're just having fun. We'll just have fun out there.
Love it. That's
Get out of my way. Psych, we got you.
Any other questions?
Any other? Come on. More questions. How long will you take?
Get your tickets this weekend. Yeah.
Big round of applause for these guys.